from the youth. Good tune. Lady Blackbird and Woman on BBC Radio Sheffield, 18 minutes past 5. Well, it looks like plans for a multi-million-pound youth club in Barnsley town centre are going to be approved. The £9.2 million youth zone will be built on the site of a former electricity depot and will open 7 days a week for young people aged between 8 and 19. If approved, Barnsley Council will contribute £4.5 million towards construction costs, with ASOS contributing £1.2 million as its first corporate sponsors. Let's talk to Vanessa Howarth, who is from the youth charity Onside, who is running the project. Good afternoon, Vanessa.
Hi, Howie. Nice to talk to you.
Good to talk to you as well. What will this do for Barnsley then?
Oh, well, we do hope we get approval tomorrow. We should be really clear about that. It's not approved yet, but we put a lot of work into putting in a really strong submission because we really believe that young people right across the country, but particularly here in Barnsley with this project, deserve a youth zone. These are like fantastic, incredible buildings with lots of activities every night, about 20 different activities in every session. And we're open 7 days a week. It's really to help young people find their passion and their purpose. And while the buildings are fantastic too, the team of youth workers that would be in the new youth zone, they're incredible in terms of providing like really critical and essential support to young people, particularly at the moment. You know, it's not a difficult time for any of us, is it? But particularly for young people with everything that's going on in the world, we think they deserve it more than ever.
20 activities. What kind of activities are we talking about?
So we've got everything from music studios, art studios, training kitchens. There's a mugger for football. There's a sports hall for everything from trampolining or badminton, rollerblading, gym, martial arts spaces. There's a cafe there. Really importantly, providing nutritional meals for £1 for young people. So a whole range of stuff that goes on there.
Wow, sounds like a really ambitious project. How many people could be employed there then?
So each youth zone creates about 70 full-time and part-time jobs. There'll be a full-time team based in the youth zone, and then lots of opportunities for sessional workers and maybe even young people themselves who might want to get into a youth work career will be employed.
Is it lots of people on board with this then? What kind of feedback have you had from the community? If this is all approved, is it going to be full steam ahead then?
If we get approval, which, like I say, we hope we will, our kind of next steps will be to launch the revenue fundraising campaign. So part of the on-site model is that lots and lots of local businesses get on board to support the running costs of the youth zone. So that's a really big part of our activity, if you like, over the next 12 months. If we get approval, we'll be reaching out to lots of local businesses, and so far the response has been brilliant, I must say. And then we'll start to work more with the other community and voluntary organisations. It's really important that we build great partnerships with the local community. We want to come and be part of the ecosystem in Barnsley and kind of help raise the bar for everybody. And we'll also be starting to engage more with young people as well if we get approval. So we'll form a young people's development group, and that means that young people get to come up with a brand name and the design and, you know, really, really shape the project so that it's, felt like it's owned by them, really. So lots of work to do. We kind of hope that we'd be open sort of early 25 into the summer. Build takes about 18 months, so we've got quite a lot to take on if we get the nod tomorrow.
Why have you chosen Barnsley then?
So Onside started in the northwest, really. Bolton Lads and Girls Club was the first youth zone nationally, and we've now got them from Carlisle down to Croydon. So we're really becoming a national kind of reach. And you know, Barnsley, the council, I have to say, were absolutely fantastic in wanting to make this happen. It's our first project in South Yorkshire, and we're delighted to be coming to work in the town. It's phenomenal, and really credit to the council for wanting to make such an ambitious scheme happen. They're doing lots of other brilliant work as well. I know there are other projects happening, like the Levelling Up Fund that they recently secured as well for the activity park. So not just us, but lots of fantastic work in Barnsley.
Great talking to you, Vanessa. Thanks for your time. That's Vanessa Howarth, then, who runs the youth charity On Side. And fingers crossed for the